What is up, cool kids? I'm Cool Trainer Gavin. Welcome back to the next episode of the Pokemon Red Rescue Team, Mr. Redundant Red Rescue Team Let's Play here on the channel. Now, we are doing a double upload for today because there was no upload on Friday. Life was just super busy last week and I didn't get around to it. If you did not see the first episode of this double upload that went up earlier, probably around noonish today, the link will be up there, I believe, in the cards. Definitely go check it out, because if you didn't watch it, might be a little confused by this episode. But anyway, last episode, what did I do? What did I do last episode? Oh yeah, we got a job offer, specifically for us, from a Wynot and a Wobbuffet, and basically they asked us to go beat up some Mankey that were making trouble in their forest. So we did, and but in order to like complete the mission, basically we were like, hey, let's rebuild our rescue team base and make it official, make it a proper rescue team base, because the Mankey were like, hey, you have something we want, a peeled chestnut, which the Wynot and Wobbuffet gave us as a reward. So, anywho, last episode I said I needed to get more chestnuts. Turned out we only needed one more, so we should be able to finish it right up today. If my math is correct, if it saved the way I thought it did. See, look how cute that is. That's my face. Look, it's me. We'll just store all of these. Okay. Did you bring us a peeled chestnut? Oh, a chestnut. Oh, they have the Wallaby choice, right? Wah. A chestnut. We want a peeled chestnut. Come on, give it to us. We'll work hard for it. Give. Gavin peeled the spiny shell and handed the peeled chestnut over. Yes, a peeled chestnut. Alright, you layabouts. Get together. Chop, chop. Why don't you quit lounging around yourself? Get moving. We'll get hustling on renovating your rescue team base. We'll carry out in the materials and get the place built double quick. Just wait. God, why do you do this every time? Every time I record this series, like after like 2 or 3 minutes of recording, VBA decides to like just not be selected as my like as like the frame that I'm like clicked into. Eh? Did you bring us a peeled chestnut? Oh, wah! A chestnut. We want a peeled chestnut. Blah blah blah. Same exact text. Thank you. And so, supplied with another peeled chestnut, the Mankey gang got motivated and returned to work on the rescue team base's renovation. And finally, the rescue team base was completed. Look at the mailbox, it's adorable. Finally, this day has finally arrived. Gavin, it's ready, finally. Our Poke Rescues team base. It's a little weird. Like, look at my mouth. Ugh. I always thought that was a little weird. That's like a weird color of red. But it's okay. I still love my base. It's so cool. Every time I take a look at our rescue team base, I only see coolness. Its resemblance to you is a nice touch, Gavin. Resemblance? It's literally just my face. We all worked very hard. We all worked very hard. It was very hard, but it was worth it. Ah, Buffet. Everyone, thank you. Say there. There's something I want to ask. If this rescue team base is finished, does that maybe mean you won't bring us peeled chestnuts anymore? Of course. We're finished with work on our rescue team base. To our Mankey gang, sincerely, thank you for everything. Okay! What? What are you doing? Stop that! As a result of everyone's desperate efforts to stop the Mankey gang, the rescue team base was safe. As for the Mankey gang, they promised to keep from rampaging. In return for more peeled chestnuts, they returned to their forest. And that is how the chaotic renovation of the rescue team base came to an end. Next morning. Oh, I always love when the base gets changed. I'll save even though I just did. I love this. I love it so much. Good morning, Gavin. Bye, Pelipper. So let's take a look at like everything with the new base. We have a new like turtle shell flag. I like it. And over here we can just come around and that's how it's weird how you can't walk back there, but it's fine. All right, what do we got here? I'll read this one. The 7 Wonders of Pokemon. The mysterious feat of Diglett. What's inside Fortress's shell? The intelligence of Giraffe's tail. Arbok's variety of patterns. We write submissions on readers on other Pokemon mysteries. Mystery Hunter Team. Okay. So, like, all those, like, things that Pelipper delivers to us, like the newspaper article type things, they are relatively useful if you read them, but, like, I already know all of it. Not to make me sound a little cocky, but, like, this is probably, like, the 8th or 9th time I've played through this game. Alright, what do we have for missions now? There's another one. This is when... Okay, so it does still show up. So this is our next mission. Luckily, we came over here and checked it. Smeargle's Desperate Plea. But before anything else, we need to scout some missions that will give us a lot of team experience points. So, do I have the TM for return? I feel like I do. Hopefully I haven't sold it, because I feel like I did that as well. Oh. Store. Alright, Kangaskhan. Nope. I do have a team for a return. Hot Dog. Cool. So, we can go pick up that mission for Mount Blaze. Because I'm never going to use return. Yeah, so C rank gets you how many points? I don't know. I want to say like 30. I can't take any more jobs. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Nah, you can be deleted. Oh, but then I need room for... I need room for, Fluff. I need room for the, like, this mission. It'll be here when I get back. I'm gonna run and do... I'm gonna make a cut here. I want to do these missions to Mount Blaze, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It is the next day. I mean, like, in-game, not IRL. So, as you can see, we got up to silver rank from doing those missions. But let's see what the bulletin board has to say today. Smeargle's Desperate... Well, we'll accept other ones first. Do we have any multi-dungeon, like multiple jobs in the same dungeon? No. Alright, well, so I guess we'll just take Smeargle's job. Smeargle's Desperate Plea, huh? That's quite the title. What does it say? Can you read it? Gavin read the letter. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Smeargle. I once had aspirations of becoming an artist. Then, one day, there was an incident of an unforgivable nature. I fled because I didn't want to become an adult. But then I lost my way. I fled because I didn't want to become an adult. I relate, my guy. I relate really hard. Now, I found myself in this forest, unable to extricate myself. I'm lost in the howling forest. Somebody, please save me. You ran away because you didn't want to become an adult? What's that about? I don't really get this, but let's go rescue the Smeargle anyway. The forest in which Smeargle is thought to have gone missing, the Howling Forest, is now open for exploration. Howling Forest is actually like a really tough dungeon. I'm not like... It's... You know, grand scheme, it's not terrible. But, you know, compared to like the final dungeon of the game, it's not that bad. But like, it is definitely the hardest dungeon that we've gone into so far. Maybe not at this point, but like toward the end of it, it gets very tough. Also, I'm surprised we didn't find one in Uproar Forest last episode, but Uproar Forest was the first dungeon where we could have walked into a monster house. which, if you're new to the Mystery Dungeon series, is essentially when there's a lot of really good items in a room, but to get them, like 8 or 9 opponents drop from the ceiling out of nowhere, and you have no time to prepare for it, so it's you against like 8 or 9 enemies all at the same time. So those are easily the quickest way to die in this game. The quickest way to get sent out of a dungeon. Because especially like in the late game dungeons, they frequently contain Pokemon with moves that affect an entire room. So not even like Flamethrower or Bubble where they can hit from 10 spaces away, but you have to be in a straight line. They can hit anybody as long as you're in the same room as them. So they could be all the way in the back and still doing huge damage to you. Alright, Stairs, where are you at? Don't Flamethrower, thank you. Oh, also, when I went to Mount Blaze, my hidden power was once again Hidden Power Fire. So I thought that was interesting. And the fact that we're not one-shotting everything anymore kinda makes me a little concerned. Never mind. Ooh, gummy. You know what? I'm gonna look and see the IQ rate. What? Okay. I guess it's snowing. I want to see if I can find the IQ things. Alright, so we're back, and I actually couldn't find it in the guide. It's probably in there somewhere because I definitely know it's in the guide for the next gen of Rescue Team games, Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. So I had to look it up online. So let's see. What is my IQ thing right now? Or what is my most recent IQ skill? Why do I not have these on? Oh. I guess I'll turn these on. Oh yeah, these ones are actually super useful. Do I want self-cure? Or do I want non-sleeper? What is self-cure? Oh no, I definitely want non-sleeper. Okay. So. Let's see. So what is the most recent one that I've got? I think non-sleeper? Yeah, I think non-sleeper is the most recent one. So the next one will be the Experience Go-Getter, which is not a good one. Energy Saver, which is great, because that means my belly empties slower. So the next good one that I'll get is quite a while away. Yeah. Quite a long time away. Oh well. Alright. Well, it is what it is. If we get there, we get there. We probably won't by the end of the main story. If we continue, I haven't decided if we're going to continue this into the post-game. If we... Wow, double crit. Yes, I love Whismur. X-Cloud is like one of my... At least, definitely like top 15 favorite Pokemon. I don't know why I've just always named you Boomer, like since I was a kid. Like it's almost like a dog name. I don't know. Alright, so, what moves do you know, Boomer? Don't use Uproar, don't use Howl. Okay, so, unfortunately, like I said, it will be a long time before we get another super good IQ skill. Or super valuable, anyway. Wait, what level are you? 15? Boy. Alright. You know what, Whismer? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to let you go. There are definitely better Pokemon later in the dungeon. I know I just said that you're one of my favorites, and you are. However, there are other Pokemon in this dungeon that I like significantly more. Odds of me getting them are really slim, but that's okay. Now, what's my hidden power here? Alright, so it was neutral to normal, which tells us literally nothing. Yeah, that just tells us that it's not fighting or ghost. Alright, Houndour. Why do I always get hidden power fire? Wait, what? I knew Psy Beam hit from a distance. I didn't think Psy Wave did. I need to stop using speed up. It's a bad habit. I'm so glad that in retrospect, I'm really glad that I got both those flamethrower TMs. At the mart, right before we came here, there was the TM for Thunderbolt, which I probably should have got because Absol does learn that. And I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt hits every target, like, around a Pokemon. So if you're, like, not with your team, and you are surrounded on all sides by opposing Pokemon, it will hit all 8 Pokemon. Which I think is really neat. If I'm remembering correctly how Thunderbolt works in this game. I might not be. Oh my god, I have to go all the way back across the entire map. That's fine. You know what? I trust you guys. Oh wait, no, you guys have dedicated traveler. You won't even fight them. That's funny. Alright, come on, guys. Oh my god. I'm trying to get to the later floors where these Pokemon, like, where the Pokemon that I'm fighting are actually, like, decent. Oh, Link Box. Oh, do I have any items I can get rid of? I already have 2 of them. Eh. I mean, they sell for a decent amount, but that's okay. Why is that Spoink doing so much damage? Oh god. Oh god. Alright, well, since we're already in here, let's take a look at what the guide has to say about Howling Forest. Let's see. Another special bulletin board job will lead to a new dungeon and a spoiler. Job description. Rescue Smeargle, who's lost in Howling Forest. There are several tasks to pursue after the Mankey game begins renovations on your base. You can revisit Upper Forest to get the final Chestnut, or scour the usual places for rescue quests with friend areas as a reward. After you've completed... Oh, that's right. So this job only becomes available after you get access to the friend area... what is it? Sky Blue Plains. So, because we already have it, that job never appeared. If we didn't already have that friend area, then we would have had to do an extra job. So that just saved us a little bit of time. You'll find Smeargle's Desperate Plea job on the bulletin board. Accept it to unlock the Howling Forest dungeon. This dungeon gets a lot of strange weather that will empower certain Pokemon types. Snow is pretty common, so you may want to bring an Ice-type ally. Bring more apples than you usually do, since they are rare here. The first 8 floors of this dungeon are fairly easy, but you'll be facing much tougher evolved forms of the same Pokemon from the 9th floor on. Save plenty of PP for the tougher floors, and don't let your HP drop too far. Psychic-type Spoink and Grumpig are among the most dangerous foes and can deal Psychic-type damage at long range with Psywave. That's reason enough to leave any fighting or poison-type allies at home, even though Psywave does fixed damage. Oh, Pokemon. How many floors is this? 15. Alright, that's not too bad. We're halfway done. Items to look for. There are a lot of new orbs, seeds, and berries in this on this floor. In this dungeon, I'm guessing. But many, like Trap Burst orbs, aren't worth using yet. The best prizes are TMs, which now include some of the game's strongest moves like Flamethrower, Earthquake, Psychic, and Solar Beam. Okay. So, do I have a max elixir? I really hope I do. Oh yeah, I'm loaded. We're fine. God, why can't I just one-shot anything? So this is going to end up being a highlight of this dungeon, is rooms like this, with like weird water puzzles. They definitely show up later, on later floors, but, you know, with me being a water type, being able to walk on them anyway, it's not that much of a problem. This doesn't look like a forest anymore. Man, there's some weird trees that I'm walking in between. So I do want to do some exploring once we get to like these floors, because like the guide said, like there are some really good items in this dungeon. Okay. No, what are you doing, Charmander? Okay. Charmander, attack a different opponent, please. Absol, what are you doing? Oh god. No. Okay, well, at least you can attack that Poochyena now. Charmander might die. Okay, that was a smart move, Charmander. Good work. It was only a stupid hidden power TM. I can't even use Dig because I'm standing on water. And yes, that's an actual thing in this game. Oh, yep, I accidentally set it. No. Alright, what else we got in here? Was that really it? Was it just the one TM? Bro. Oh, I'm sad. Absol, why do you like this? Oh, Charmander coming back this way. Come here, buddy. Stress, man. Alright. So we survived our first monster house. Luckily, it wasn't on... Oh, here's where things get hard, I think. Why would you do that, Charmander? Alright, well, maybe I'll stop messing around. Well, what's that item? Absol, why? See, that's the big downside of giving your allies ranged moves. Reviver Seed? Actually, I will take that. Stun Seed's a really great item. We'll get rid of Hidden Power. No, we can probably sell it. We'll get rid of this, heals. No, we'll get rid of the Pecha Berry, because the Heal Seed does that, plus every other status ailment. Okay. Well, at least we're still one-shotting the Houndoons. See, this is what I was talking about with Pidgey. What are you doing here? Is that supposed to be here? What floor am I on? 10. Yeah, that's so random. Like Pokemon that start showing up on floor 9 and up. Houndoom, Mightyena, Loudred, Grumpig, Pidgey. But this is fortunate, because I can walk on water. I'm pretty sure right here's a trap. Yep. So, on these little islands, there will always be 3 items, and then the last, like, exposed tile will be a trap. Which we haven't really bumped into any traps yet, have we? I feel like that's not a thing until the next dungeon. At least not, like, a super relevant thing. Because, like, that trap, like, failed. I'm pretty sure... Well, oh, I have the Trap Avoider, IQ skill, so that makes sense. Or no, that's not what Trap Avoider does. Does Psywave normally affect Dark types like in the normal games? Interesting. There's usually a room in this dungeon, or a floor on this dungeon, where, that has a room with, like, a locked door in it. And they require, like, a key. A key is, like, just a normal item that you can find in here. So, like, if you find a key, neat. If you don't, then you can't get into the locked room. So we'll see if we can find a key, #bars. But I kinda doubt it. I don't think I've ever found one on my first time, like, in this dungeon. That might be a total lie, but not that I can recall anyway. I'm pretty sure it's on floor 13 or 14, so we'll see. course I can't use bubble. You know, I'm gonna dig then. Surprise! See, that kind of strat right there is why you never give dig to your partners, because they won't use it until they're right in front of them, and by that point you probably have already hit or killed the target. Like, it's nice for avoiding damage if it's just you versus one other Pokemon, like one-on-one like this. Or for boss fights, it's also... Why won't you die? It's also quite useful, because it just gives you a turn of, you know, free not being hit with a really powerful attack. Brown gummy. Where's this gummy, my friend? That sounds like a Monster House room. In fact, they had a gummy and a decent orb in it. I wish that Charmander would know to use Flamethrower right there. I want to say that's a thing in the next Mystery Dungeon games, but I'm not positive. Like, as much as I love these games, like, there are just some very questionable AI. Oh. Yeah, some of the AI is just not good. And the second game is just much more put together, I think. But, like I said, these games are... I just prefer these games because of the nostalgia. I'm basically a Mystery Dungeon Gen 1-er. Psybeam, oh lord. Why does Loudred... Does that Loudred have a nose? Does Loudred normally have a nose? I am so confused. Does Loudred normally have a nose? Wow, I'm leveling up really fast. There's also one Pokemon that shows up on just like the last couple floors that I want to see. I think you technically can recruit it, but it's very hard. Like, it's just super, super unlikely to join your team. But I want to see if I can even find one, because I haven't seen it yet. We're almost there. Just trying to find this room with the key. How to pick up a yellow gummy? Do you have it? Yes, you do. Yeah, the freaking guide said there would be good TMs here, not hidden power and roar. I'm upset. Alright, so is this an actual floor, or is this just Smeargle? Oh, it's just Smeargle, okay. Oh, I've lost my bearings. Oh, he's an artist, I should make him French. Oh ho ho, I have lost my bearings. Where is this? I cannot get out, I'm hungry. I am in trouble. Oh? You are? Did you maybe come to rescue me? This is such an offensive and bad French accent. I actually speak French, so I'm kind of offended myself. But, I'm glad to see you. I was so confused by what just happened there. But I mean, that's what normally happens when we exit dungeons, so. Thank you so much. You saved me from great peril. No problem, Smeargle. But what made you run away in the first place? Your letter said something about not wanting to become an adult? Is that he's... Oh! How did they know? Look, there he is. Yeah, I see him. We've got to get him back quick. That quickly turned British, and I don't know why. More Smeargle? 2 of them. Hey, Smeargle, what do they want? They're my friends. Now come with us. The grown-up ritual is ready for you. Quit fighting this. We have the paw print applied without a fuss. Or have the paw print applied without a fuss. No. If I have to get that paw print on my back, I'd rather not become a grown-up. You already have it. It's literally right there. I can see it on your back. What is that? What grown-up ritual? It is a custom among us Smeargle. When we reach a certain age, this one's not French for some reason. They mark our backs with paw prints to show we are grown-ups. They do that by taking the front paw and pushing down on the back. I cannot leave with anything so tasteless. Why are you against tattoos, bro? I have dreams of creating great art, so I have set down standards for design that I swear by. I know. I've decided. I shall join Gavin's rescue team. I will participate in your rescue activities. So, I won't return to the pack. This is where I will dedicate myself. Is that so? Then there is nothing we can do. We will inform our elders of your decision. We wish you luck in your new career as a rescuer. I'm never using Smeargle, by the way. Oh wow, that's one pushy way of getting a job. That's okay. You're on the team now. We expect your best, Smeargle. Yes, thank you. One thing I am good at is drawing and painting. For example, let me see. What about that? Observe the design of that flag. Could I perhaps redesign the flag? If you wish to alter the flag's design, you must tell me, please. Smeargle, join the rescue team. Who's a famous artist? Okay, how do you spell go, like Van Gogh? I know it's G-O something G-H. I don't know if there's a U there, if it's G-O-G-H. Nope, just G-O-G-H. I will find my own place in the sky blue plains until then. Alright. So that's going to wrap up this episode. If you're excited for the story to pop off basically again, we're in the very final parts of this, the main story of this series. I want to say there's 2 dungeons left now. I think there might be a couple days in between when we can go to the next dungeon, but I'm not positive about that, so that's why I'm not clicking A right here. So, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, please like and or subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch at CoolTrainerGav. Check out our second channel, Palette University, which focuses mainly on Pokemon science, Pokemon theories, etc. And until next time, smile later.